From the types of rectification is to rectify between a husband and wife who differ with each other. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands with rectification. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala encourages that between the believers because of the fact that shaitan is pleased when a marriage breaks down. It is from the affairs over which shaitan will leave his throne that is upon the ocean to embrace the devil from his armies who causes a husband and wife to break up from each other. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in his book, وَإِنْ إِمْرَأَةٌ خَافَتْ مِنْ بَعْلِهَا نُشُوزًا أَوْ إِعْرَاضًا فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِمَا أَنْ يُصْلِحَا بَيْنَهُمَا صُلْحًا وَالصُّلْحُ خَيْرٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, the meaning of which is that if a woman fears cruelty or desertion on her husband's behalf, then there is no harm for either of them to make peace between them. And making sulh, making peace, is better. وَالصُّلْحُ خَيْرٌ. Take that as a principle. Barakallahu feekum in your everyday lives. Peace and reconciliation is khair. It is good. And this is something that I say often, that Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah, we are small in number amongst the majority of the people who are upon bid'ah and shirk and Brelwiyah and Quburiyah and Sufiyah and all of the other sects and firaq of misguidance. Ahlul Sunnah, the Salafiyun, are few. So it is important that our hearts are united, that we pay attention to the affair of peace and reconciliation between ourselves. Because the strength of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah, that from the greatest of the strengths of Ahlul Sunnah is its unity. So when they dispute between each other, then their weakness departs from them, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned in his book. So reconciliation between parties. And that is because reconciliation between spouses, that it will build a good home. It will establish strong families. And a society based upon that is founded. A society is founded upon a strong marriage, a cohesive family, a cohesive community, where people, that they are following traditional values that are based in revelation and scripture. So therefore, my brothers and sisters, don't marry in haste, without reflection, without examination, without looking into the person. So when you marry the person that you're marrying, you did it properly, not with haste, not just quickly rushing into things. And likewise, when it comes to dispute between a husband and wife, don't be hasty to leave the marriage. Don't run away from the marriage in haste. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, وَإِن تُصْلِحُوا وَتَتَّقُوا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ غَفُورًا رَحِيمًا. That if you make peace and you fear Allah, then indeed Allah is the forgiving, most merciful. Make peace, fear Allah. So your duty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you will find that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with you, oft forgiving, most merciful. So therefore, when these disputes occur between a husband and wife, seek the advice of the elders, seek the advice of your parents, seek the advice of elders within the community. Not just your peers and your friends, because your friend will support you. Whereas an elder in the community, even if they know you, they will advise you with sincerity. And this is especially so for women who find their life after divorce more difficult than men. It is hard for a woman who is divorced to get on with her life. So my sisters, fear Allah. My sisters, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And be very cautious about initiating divorce. And don't always think to yourself that the grass is greener on the other side. That the grass in the other valley is better and greener. It is not. Be careful. And from experience we know that most divorces end in regret and remorse. Mostly on behalf of the woman. So prevention is better than cure. Seek rectification. Remove enmity. And remove the desire for revenge from your hearts. وَالْكَاذِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Allah has described the people who are righteous and pious, who will receive Jannah, whose expanse is like the expanse of the heavens and the earth. Who are they? From their characteristics, وَالْكَاذِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ, those who control their anger. Because a person may say something in anger that causes him to separate from his brother, or even cause the marriage to break down. كَاذِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ, that they pardon the people much. That they are oft pardoning. They forgive, they overlook. And Allah loves the doers of good.